I point the finger at somebody. I mean, I think that it's just that when I talk about the numbers that I'm doing, I'm really doing. It's not like, you know how the young kids say now, capping, or we used to say fronting, so ain't no future in your fronting, but whatever I talk about is what I've done.
How does that guy not pay taxes? How does the people around him, how do the lawyers that I'm sure that he employs, the financial people that are probably running his life, telling him to stop spending $1 million a day, how do they not deal with his taxes?
But the great thing just about me is that I was able to capitalize off the hate. And it was motivation for me to go out there and work hard.
Floyd Mayweather, once celebrated as the world's top-earning athlete, now faces an unexpected financial crisis. His fortune, estimated at $750 million, and including luxury homes, exotic cars, and 3 private jets, is reportedly frozen or seized. Mayweather has said he is consulting with his legal team and remains hopeful, stating, "Once everything is resolved, I'll regain control." The former champion maintains ownership of multiple properties worldwide and believes this situation is only temporary. However, reports suggest that financial strain, legal complications, and possible mismanagement may have led to this predicament. The assets that were once symbols of unparalleled success are now at risk. While Mayweather insists his story isn't over, the status of his holdings serves as a reminder that even enormous wealth can disappear quickly when stability is lacking, showing that fortune is fragile, even for an undefeated champion.
I have a tax attorney that takes care of everything when everything is okay. I still got my private jets. Let me put an S on that because I got 3 of them. Still got my private jets. I still have all my beautiful homes, still have all my properties everywhere.
Over the years, Floyd Mayweather has grown his influence far beyond boxing, putting significant investments into real estate, especially in New York City. In a recent interview, he mentioned owning 9 skyscrapers in the city, including the Summit Building, which ranks among the tallest commercial structures worldwide. Floyd explained that he has partnered with SL Green, a leading real estate company, for several years, and he highlighted Andrew Matias, a prominent figure at SL Green, for guiding him in understanding the business side of property investment. While walking through the city, Andrew showed Floyd several buildings in their portfolio, illustrating the long-term benefits and value of strategic real estate investments.
I don't always talk about different things that I'm doing. You know, what I'm working on right now in New York City, I know you guys, if you guys haven't seen one of my buildings, is One Summit, you know.
Yes.
You know, it's actually it's one of the tallest commercial buildings in the world. So just in New York alone, I got 9 skyscrapers.
Yeah. What's the address of that building?
I don't know that one, Bob. So what I'm working on, I want you guys to know this. I got a casino coming to New York City in Times Square.
Wow.
You part of that, yeah.
Clap it up for that. That's incredible.
That's big. That's
big.
That's huge.
I just saw that, Caesars.
Yes, I got a casino. SL Green is a company that I've been working with.
Floyd recalled an important lesson from that experience. While athletes earn money actively through boxing, football, or basketball, real estate in New York generates income even while you sleep. Motivated by this insight, he began with an initial investment of about $5 million years ago. Though it was a small portion of his net worth at the time, it marked the start of his journey into high-end property ownership. Beyond his buildings, Floyd also revealed involvement in a major upcoming casino project in Times Square in partnership with Caesars. These moves demonstrate his focus on long-term passive income and sustainable wealth growth. From private jets and luxury cars to skyscrapers and commercial properties, Mayweather has constructed an empire built on strategic investments rather than mere extravagance. His ventures in real estate showcase not only his fortune, but also his keen understanding of financial growth beyond the boxing ring.
For so many years. And Andrew Mathias, you know, great business guy. This is what he told me one day. We took a walk. We was in New York. We was taking a walk. He said, "You see that building right there?" He said, "Yeah." We said, "We own that. You see this building? We own it." So we was walking and walking. Then he said, "You know, a boxer makes money when he boxing. A football player makes money when he playing football. Basketball player makes money when he playing basketball." He said, "But New York real estate, you make money when you sleep." So
Yes.
That's a bar. That's a big one.
So I said, okay. So I started off something small with him in the beginning. You know, I started off probably 5 million. That was just in the beginning. That was years ago.
Floyd Mayweather has further expanded his real estate holdings with the purchase of 62 apartments in New York City, a deal reportedly valued at $42 million, making it one of his most ambitious financial moves so far. Known for his high-profile lifestyle, Floyd openly showcased some of his acquisitions, including his second private jet. These properties go beyond simple residences. They signal a deliberate shift toward high-value, income-generating investments. The size and scale of this purchase indicate a focus on premium locations, aiming for long-term appreciation and steady rental returns. His readiness to invest hundreds of millions in a single deal reflects strong confidence in the New York real estate market. While many retired athletes gravitate towards safer, low-risk ventures, Floyd continues to attract attention with his bold approach to building wealth. His public display of luxury, from jets to prime properties, underscores his identity as a savvy businessman as much as a champion boxer. This $42 million acquisition is not merely a show of extravagance, but a clear statement of his dominance in the investment world, adding another significant chapter to Mayweather's financial journey.
Floyd Money Mayweather just bought 60 buildings in Manhattan for $402 million. It's one of the largest deals this year, and the purchase is for 60 buildings and over 1,000 affordable housing apartments, making the average cost per unit $402,000. Before this, Floyd already had a massive real estate portfolio of over $200 million, including 9 skyscrapers in New York City. This new deal, involving over 60 buildings, is located in Upper Manhattan, and all these properties will fall under Article 9 tax exemption, which means as long as 2/3 of the apartments stay affordable housing, they can collect tax breaks for the next 40 years. And even though Floyd just spent $500 million, he just showed off his new $65 million carbon fiber jet. And the wild part is, this is his second plane and small plane. He also owns a massive Gulfstream 650. But his new plane is pretty sweet. It's a 12-seater equipped with everything you can imagine, including gold cup holders.
50 Cent recently reflected on his past friendship with Floyd Mayweather, shedding light on a challenging period in their relationship. When Floyd faced the possibility of jail time, he turned to 50 Cent for support, asking him to manage his business ventures, including Mayweather Promotions, while he was away. Out of loyalty and friendship, 50 Cent agreed to take the reins and even invested his own money into the enterprise to help keep Floyd's empire running smoothly.
50 Cent and Mayweather.
Yeah.
This looked like a friendship that was going to last a lifetime. What the hell happened?
As he was actually going into jail, he asked me to help him with Mayweather Promotions. As he actually got in and I took a look, I realized there is no Mayweather Promotions. There's no LLC. So technically, Floyd is a golden boy fighter. They built the whole show.
Yeah.
Then he comes home, there's the Let's Get Floyd Back in Pocket campaign, where, you know, it's $300,000 chains being bought and buying a new Lamborghini and all these new things. And I'm sitting there going, yo, when you gonna give me the money?
Are we talking over $2 million?
It's about that. When he finally does bring up the actual situation, he acted like he didn't know anything. Like, I didn't tell y'all to do that. I didn't tell you to do that. Like, Floyd, he ain't that, man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, man, like if they push me to a certain point, I'll mess up in front of everybody. Cause it's just the way I'm brought up. Like, I never ran from anything because I never had nobody to go to. I've always had that, where I'm going, home to get me.
However, after Floyd was released from prison, 50 Cent expected some recognition for his efforts and wanted to discuss the money he had invested, seeking repayment. To his astonishment, Floyd either seemed unaware of the investment or acted as if he didn't acknowledge it. When the matter was finally confronted, Floyd denied ever requesting 50 Cent to put in the funds and never returned the $2 million involved. This unresolved financial dispute put a serious strain on their relationship, ultimately leading to a complete fallout and turning once close friends into rivals. The collapse of their friendship highlights how money and miscommunication can erode trust, proving that even the strongest bonds can be damaged when financial issues intervene.
My thing is that we can't fuck up the money. We can't fuck up the money no matter what. We can fuck up a lot of things. We can fuck up the club. We can fuck up a house. We can fuck up a car, but we can't fuck up the money.
So you mean to tell me at the minute where your uncle and...
I knew a fine was coming instantly.
You knew a fine was coming?
I knew it.
But and not one piece of your thing said, let me go snuff
I couldn't do
Judah real quick.
No.
No?
I was already taking care of business.
Okay, all right. You said, fuck that, let's stay on the back.
Let's keep it, I mean, my thing was this. We're professionals.
Right.
I'm not an amateur. You know, this is not a street fight.
So when you're a professional and you're a veteran, you got experience.
Floyd Mayweather is famous for his lavish lifestyle, and he recently demonstrated just how far he'll go to spoil his family. In a remarkable display of wealth, he took his grandson on an unforgettable shopping spree. Entering a high-end store with millions in hand, Floyd was ready to buy without hesitation, offering his grandson anything he desired. The store was filled with designer clothes, luxury accessories, and other high-priced items, and Floyd made it clear he would purchase whatever caught his grandson's eye. His readiness to spend so freely left shoppers astonished, showcasing his extravagant habits while indulging his grandson with items most people could only dream of owning. This outing went beyond just shopping. It was a reflection of the lifestyle Floyd has built through years of success. While some may see it as an example of excess, for Floyd, it's a way to share the rewards of his hard work and remind the world of the level of success he has achieved.
Don't worry. He gotta know some stuff. Listen, wait.
Hey.
You supposed to be.
This is how the champ does it. Yo, straight off the press conference where we're here at Neiman Marcus, this is how you do it, huh? Always.
Well, right now, I'm here because I got to give my grandson something, you know. I have to spend a little bit.
You've been doing it like this ever since I've known you.
And you know it.
It don't stop. Look at this. Something. What I mean, grandson's super blessed. What are you getting him? Little piece or what?
Whatever he wants.
Whatever he wants. Look at that. This is. I'm looking at $1 million right here.
It ain't a million. It's probably like a half.
Half. Yeah.
It's half.
It's definitely up there.
520.
It's definitely up there. You got your protection right
here.
here.
A little while.
That's what's up.
All right,
cool. Lucky grandkid.
Floyd Mayweather has turned flaunting his wealth into a hallmark of his public persona. Beyond his impressive mansions and sprawling collection of luxury cars, he is also known for his fascination with high-end watches and private jets. In a recent video, Floyd was seen aboard one of his private jets, speaking casually into the camera as if sharing advice, but with a clear display of opulence. With stacks of cash beside him, he encouraged people to tip their private jet pilots, framing it as a gesture of respect. While it seemed like casual advice, it also highlighted the fact that he tips his pilots thousands of dollars per flight. The scene was filled with extravagance, from gold accessories and designer clothing to the sheer luxury of the aircraft itself. It wasn't just about generosity. It reinforced his persona as Money Mayweather. The message went beyond tipping. It was a demonstration that he lives and operates in a financial league of his own. While some might see it as excessive or showy, for Floyd, it's simply part of a lifestyle he has built and proudly shares with the world.
Everybody that got their own jet, you always got to tip your pilots no matter what. I don't care if it's a couple hundred, a couple thousand, you got to tip your pilots. Now today, I got to tip my pilots 1,000 apiece because it was kind of rough.
Floyd Mayweather has openly celebrated earning more than $100 million from his legendary bout against UFC star Conor McGregor. The 2017 match captured global attention, merging boxing and MMA in a way never seen before. UFC President Dana White has called it one of the biggest events in combat sports history, not just for the hype, but also for the massive financial success it generated. Fans from both disciplines tuned in eagerly, and the fight shattered multiple records, including pay-per-view sales and total revenue, surpassing even some of Floyd's previous high-profile matches. This wasn't just another fight, it became a cultural phenomenon. With Mayweather's undefeated record, McGregor's audacious crossover, and the unprecedented media attention, the event turned into a financial juggernaut. Its success cemented Floyd's reputation not only as a boxing icon, but also as a shrewd businessman.
What's the biggest fight you've ever had?
Conor McGregor and Floyd Mayweather, which ironically is a boxing event, but it's the biggest combat sports fight ever.
What did that gross?
It did 4.4 or 4.5 million buys at $100 a buy.
Yeah. So that worked out okay.
It did.
Despite his extravagant lifestyle and massive earnings, Floyd Mayweather has reportedly run into serious financial troubles. Even after making hundreds of millions from fights like the blockbuster match against Conor McGregor, reports suggest he has faced bankruptcy and owes money to various individuals and businesses. One widely discussed incident allegedly took place in Dubai, where Floyd was reportedly detained over unpaid jewelry, sparking widespread attention and raising questions about the true state of his finances. This isn't an isolated case. He has also reportedly faced issues with the IRS, accused of tax evasion despite publicly flaunting stacks of cash online. These repeated controversies paint a picture of someone struggling to manage their wealth. It's no longer just about lavish spending. It's about the repercussions of those choices. Each incident chips away at his credibility and public image. Once seen as the ultimate symbol of success and wealth, these financial struggles reveal a more complicated reality behind the scenes. Floyd's story is a cautionary reminder that even vast fortune cannot guarantee long-term stability when reckless spending and poor financial decisions become the norm.
Well, it turns out that the rumors were true, and Floyd Mayweather has been trapped in Dubai for the last 50 days. Gervonta Davis was the first to claim it. Now multiple insider sources have confirmed that he is in fact trapped in Dubai for a debt that has nothing to do with boxing. After doing a little digging, it seems that someone in his camp while he was shopping for jewelry in Dubai stole one of the pieces, got away with it, and then blocked all communication with Mayweather. Since then, Floyd has already paid for the jewelry, but they refuse to let him go until they get their piece back. And allegedly, this guy right here is the thief that started this whole mess.
Chael Sonnen, known for his blunt commentary, didn't hold back when criticizing Floyd Mayweather. He pointed out that Floyd's real issue isn't earning money, it's how he spends it, hitting the core of what many see as the modern reality of Mayweather's life. Once celebrated for his unmatched skill and undefeated record, Floyd is increasingly viewed as a symbol of excess rather than excellence. The drive and hunger that once pushed him to the top now seem overshadowed by his focus on wealth and image. Today, he no longer steps into the ring solely to prove himself or cement his legacy. It often seems to maintain his lifestyle. His sprawling mansions, private jets, and million-dollar shopping sprees have become more than status symbols. They are burdens. He has shifted from chasing championship belts to chasing bank balances. In a world that once admired his discipline and dedication, many now watch with a mix of fascination and concern. Floyd Mayweather, once driven by the pursuit of greatness, increasingly appears trapped by the very lifestyle he created, fighting not just for glory, but for the next payday.
No, Floyd's not going to do MMA, but he is going to box again. He's enjoying this attention. It's been very smart what he did. I think it surprised him. I think he was just going out to have a little bit of fun. I don't think he realized he could get 4 and 5 weeks of headlines out of this, but he does need to box again, for sure. I mean, you call it breaking news, but I will tell you unequivocally right now, Floyd Mayweather does and is planning to box one more time.
And the motivation behind getting into a ring again to box, when he said he's retired, why do it?
Floyd's broke. You got to understand, the only thing more embellished than Floyd Mayweather's pay-per-view numbers is Floyd Mayweather's net worth, and he made a lot of money. But remember this, it does not matter what you made, it matters what you kept, and he is a dum-dum.
So anyone, Floyd's made $1 billion. Floyd has gotten $300 million for Pacquiao, $300 million for McGregor. That might be true, but that money does not exist anymore. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's right. I mean, so Mike Tyson, he did real well too. Evander Holyfield, again, it's not what you made. And don't forget, boxing and MMA math, whatever that number is, you get 30% of. So 30% of $1 billion, he still did really well, but not when you're spending money like that. I mean, that's just the way it works. We've seen a progression of these guys, one after the next, that all end up the same way. And that's broke, and they're just not smart with their money. And, that's all it comes down to. I'm not even trying to bag on Floyd. Look, he's just not a very bright guy. He's surrounded with even less bright guys. This is the way it works when you're a boxer and you go spend that kind of money. If you ever buy things that cost money to own, you're going to be broke.
As Floyd Mayweather's extravagant lifestyle and financial challenges became more widely known, even prominent figures in the boxing world began weighing in. Top promoter Eddie Hearn recognized Floyd as one of the sport's greatest fighters, but didn't hold back on critiquing his choices after retirement. Hearn noted that while Mayweather was unbeatable inside the ring, his spending habits have caught up with him. According to Hearn, the reason Floyd continues to participate in exhibition bouts is simple. He needs money to maintain his lifestyle. Instead of focusing on preserving his legacy, he seems driven by immediate paydays. These exhibition matches, often against influencers or lesser-known opponents, generate millions but also draw criticism from purists who feel it tarnishes his record. Hearn pointed out that the more Floyd spends, the more he must earn, creating a cycle that keeps him chasing income long after his legendary career should have been capped with respect and finality.
How about Mayweather Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
not the
yeah,
biggest
I think that Mayweather was unquestionably one of the best ever. But I don't know. I mean, it's difficult to say he's not a true fighter because he fought everybody he could of his era. But he was a different kind of skill set, you know. He was very much hit and don't get hit, which is the art of boxing. I think sometimes when these guys carry on and they do the exhibitions and all that kind of stuff, it just sort of diminishes the legacy a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
And that's what I feel like's happened with Mayweather.
Why do you think he does those things, though? Do you think
for money?
I
don't think he's got the money he says. That's what I think.
You think he still needs the money?
I don't
after
think
all
he
these
needs
years?
the money. But you know when you got that lifestyle, right? So when you're spending what he's spending,
It's a lot of expenses.
Floyd Mayweather didn't stay quiet after Eddie Hearn commented on his financial situation. He questioned why Hearn would discuss his money and insisted that he still possesses it all. His mansions, luxury cars, private jets, and more. Floyd made it clear that many people simply don't know the full extent of his holdings. He used the moment to defend his image, emphasizing that he is still living in luxury. Yet, despite these displays, the reality of his finances appears more complicated. While the flashy lifestyle remains visible on the surface, reports of unpaid debts, repeated exhibition matches, and incidents like being held over money issues suggest he may be struggling to maintain what he once had. No matter how much he tries to project wealth, signs of financial instability are evident. What was once a symbol of ultimate success now serves as a reminder of how quickly fortune can fade.
So one day, somebody asked you, because you know I don't have social media on my phone. Yeah. So they showed me Eddie. Eddie was like, Floyd Mayweather ain't got no money. That's why he doing exhibition. No, Eddie don't believe that now.
Yeah. But Eddie will say some shit like that. Now.
Eddie will say some shit, but no. But one thing, don't worry about that. But me and Eddie got it clear. Didn't we, Eddie?
Yeah.
One thing, me and my buddy got it clear.
We said as long as it's 10 or 20, no problem. Anything less, can't be less than 10, because then we're struggling for money.
I had to show Eddie some of the account. Eddie was like, hold on.
Imagine how much money Floyd Mayweather would have made if I was his promoter back in the day. You know what I'm saying?
That's a wrap for today's video. Be sure to stay tuned for more updates and stories coming your way next time.